Hey guys, I'm Kate Bihm, a family lawyer practicing in Montgomery County. Remember, I'm a lawyer, not your lawyer. So if you talk to your lawyer about this and they give you different advice, follow it. That's why you're paying them. Let's talk a little bit about what you should do when you're on the witness stand and somebody objects. Happens all the time. Objections are lawyers' way to call the court's attention that somebody may be violating the rules of evidence. How do we do it? By saying objection and then explaining why we're objecting. So if you're on the witness stand and you hear the word objection come out of one of the lawyer's mouths, what should you do? Stop talking. It's that simple. Oftentimes, after a lawyer makes an objection, the lawyers will go back and forth for a few minutes talking about why the objection was made and whether the court should sustain the objection, which means the person that objected wins, or whether the objection should be overruled, which means that the person who objected loses. Sometimes I call this an objection volley because, like in tennis, someone serves up an objection and then the other side has an opportunity to return it, and the lawyers go back and forth for a couple of minutes. First, you shouldn't talk while that's happening. Second, every person on the witness stand should remember that there is a court reporter or a recorder taking down every word that is said in the courtroom. And in order to make sure that that recording or that record is clear, people need to talk one at a time. How do I know that? Because I've been yelled at enough times by court reporters and judges for talking over people. So I've learned that lesson very well. Once you hear the word objection come from one of the lawyers, you need to wait until the objection is sustained or overruled. What you should do after an objection is sustained or overruled depends on the circumstances. And that's where the advice of counsel becomes really important. Good luck in court.